Because see, detoxification is not about taking another herb. I'm not here to talk about herbs or chemicals or product. Hippocrates has been known to say, let food be your medicine and medicine be your food. So if you're going to eat meat, eat a vegetable with it. If you're going to have pasta, have it with a vegetable. See, pasta is a starch. Starch needs alkaline. Meat products need acid. So I just want you to be aware of digestive distress, and I'm not saying this to be silly, but if you have a chronic bowel issue, if you're passing a lot of gas, if you're burping and farting, you have a digestive problem. So if you'd like to drink a lot of cold fluids with your meals, stop doing that. If you're a big steak eater and you're going to have pasta and a potato with it, and you're blowing some gas that could peel the wallpaper off of your walls, then you better change what you're doing. So I'm here to make a difference in your life and saying, my oldest son used to say, Dad, I just want to eat one food at a time. Now, I spent time at an Amish farm. One thing I love about the Amish, life is simple. They eat what's in season. The day I was there, guess what was in season? Lima beans. So, if you like lima beans or not, guess what you ate? Lima beans. And guess what you ate for 2 weeks? Lima beans. Until whatever else came into season was there for you to eat. Now, I'm going to give you some information that I think is really important, and I'm going to need the back side of these notes, okay, Lindsay? A healthy body, over time, will heal itself. A healthy body, I said page 1, I need the back side. Nope, that's it. A healthy body will heal itself over time. That's really critical. Now, let's talk about some things that you can do to detoxify yourself. Juicing. Get a juicer. What kind of juicer? Vitamix. We are so blessed that we live in Northern Ohio. Vitamix is right down on Usher Road, just 20 minutes from here. So get a Vitamix. Now what do you do with this Vitamix or whatever kind of juice you have? You got to use it. Hello? If it's in your cupboard, it is not doing you any good. So I'm going to give you Dr. Bob's juice formula. Of course, you want to put a piece of beet in there. Now, I'm going to tell you another little secret. Do you want to just know another one? Beets have something in them called betaine. B-E-T-A-I-N-E. Betaine takes stiffness out of the body. One of my favorite ingredients is ginger. Now, I don't know how many of you have ever used ginger or not before, but ginger is really potent. You only need a little bit of ginger. So you put some ginger in this juice formula. You can put a half an apple, parsley, celery. You can literally put anything in there that you want. Now, I don't encourage more than 8 ounces of juice at one time. If you do more than 8 ounces of juice at one time, it could throw your blood sugar off. And oftentimes I'll tell people to maybe have some almond butter or some almonds afterward, but juicing is really important. Now, I have people that come into the office and say, Dr. Bob, what can I take for this? And what can I do for that? So I'm going to tell you this. Stop drinking all these high energy power drinks. Start looking at some of these ingredients. Look at your soda pop. I'm going to tell you another little nugget. In soda pop, there is an ingredient called sodium benzoate. Sodium benzoate can cause food allergies. I know some of you right now are suffering with allergies. You know what the leading cause of allergies is? Poor digestion. You could have chronic sinus dripping because of your soda pop. I'm going to tell you something else that I noticed. And I didn't bring it today because I just decided not to, but I'm going to still say it. Peanut butter. Peanut butter can cause chronic sinus problems. Now, I know that sometimes people get really upset with me because you're taking away all the good stuff, Dr. Bob. If you have a chronic sinus problem, if you're using Claritin, if you're putting these sprays up your nose and all the other stuff, all I'm asking is for a month. Get off of yogurt for a month. Get off of peanut butter for a month. And guess what? You can send me a love email and say, you know, Dr. Bob, I am so happy that I heard you say no peanut butter and yogurt. Use almond butter. Costco has almond butter. $7.49 a bottle. That's what I would go. Okay, drink water. Avoid soda. Avoid artificial drinks. What about pH?
I don't drink soda anyway.
This is very serious, and I could talk to you for an hour just on pH alone. pH is a measure of acid and alkaline. When I have patients that come into my office whose saliva pH tends to be acid, they're sick. They always have chronic health problems, okay? So you don't want an acid pH in your body. You want alkaline. So don't worry about the pH. Just start eating Dr. Bob's ABCs every day and avoid a lot of high protein and pasta type foods. It'll tend to lower your pH. Eat whole foods, greens. Now I'm going to tell you, I don't know how many of you have a rice steamer or not at home, but rice steamers make great vegetable steamers. You don't want to eat all your vegetables raw. You want to eat some of them steamed. You want to eat some of them sauteed. You want to bake them. You don't want to always do the same thing all the time. You know, some people, maybe they had cancer, they ate raw vegetables, God bless them. But I'm telling you, for long-term health, mix it up a bit. Saute it. We use olive oil, we use rice oil, we use coconut oil. Don't do the same thing all the time. Don't boil your vegetables. I'd rather have them eat them raw, steam them. You can get a steamer, okay? Steam your vegetables, not until they're cooked half to death. Pressure cooking is good also. That's what the PC stands for. If you go to my website, www.druglessdoctor.com, we show you how we're pressure cooking some lamb meatballs and lamb stew. It's awesome. Minimize your wheat grains. Minimize those. I would avoid white rice. I would focus on brown rice. Now, before the rain totally takes us out of here, I'm going to share one little segment with you. And then if you want to, if it really rains a lot, you can come up here on the pavilion. I'm going to be at Barnes & Noble's, but we might just have to stop for right now. And come up here on the pavilion. We'll talk.